Hello folks! Logic Fruit has launched the IF recorder and playback system, and here is all you need to know about it. Let's go!
Okay, this is IF recorder and playback system, and the system mainly comprises of two cards: data acquisition card, DAC card, and the other one is data recorder card. So DAC card is mainly used to digitize the incoming analog signals, converts those signals from analog to digital, and store it into the hard disk of the system. And DAC card is mainly used to record the incoming data.
IF recorder and playback system is a 16-channel IF recorder with a simultaneous playback facility for 8 output channels. Ample storage for continuous recording, up to 4 hours, for satellite communication and telemetry applications. Customizable with 16, 8 and 4 channels as per requirements.
This is the front side of the system. As you can see, here we have 24 LEDs. So with the help of these LEDs, we'll get to know whether the system is on or off. You can see the first option is for power recorder, second option is for 10G link 1, then the third option is for 10G link 2. So with the help of this, we'll get to know whether the system is connected to the appropriate card or not. And this is the red side of the system. It has all these interfaces. So as you can see here, we have 4 IF input channels and we have 4 IF input channels over here. So totally we have 8 IF input channels and 8 IF output channels. So with the help of these input channels, we'll be acquiring the data and storing it into the hard disk of the system. And with the help of these output channels, we'll be playing back the data on these output channels. And then here we have 1G Ethernet FPGA. Then you can see we also support 10G Ethernet interface as well. Here we have 2 ports for that. So in playback, what we do is whatever data we have stored in the hard disk of the system, we can play back the same recorded data in these 4 IF output channels.
This IF recorder has a 16-bit resolution, 200 MSPS sampling rate, and 8 output channels with a simultaneous playback facility. Also, we can load custom waveforms for playback from the host PC to the IF recorder. It has a unique feature of 2 10G interfaces that can be used in the raw streaming of 16 ADC, DDC data channels. The output resolution of 16-bit and sampling rate of 200 MSPS can be interpolated to 400,800 MSPS.
So the system mainly offers 5 basic functionalities: data recording, data uploading, data playback, data streaming, and spectrum. So the first functionality is data recording. So what we do is we'll be capturing the live data from the sensors and we'll be storing it into the hard disk of the system. So here you can see we have 16 ADC channels. That means all the 16 channels can be recorded and stored into the hard disk of the system at the same time. Then we have data uploading. So whatever data we have stored into the hard disk of the system can be stored into the PC. So we'll be connecting via Ethernet interface, and we can transfer the data from the hard disk to the PC. Okay, so the next functionality is data streaming. So data streaming is almost similar to data recording, but the only difference is we'll be doing it via 10G interface. So we have 16 ADC channels and we have 2 10G ports. So if you want to record all the 16 channels at the same time, you have to connect both the ports to the PC. And so the difference here is that we'll be capturing the live data directly into the PC, not into the hard disk of the system. And also the speed will be much faster because we are using 10G interface. So the last functionality we have is spectrum. So in spectrum, what we can do is we can analyze the data and we can play the data in the form of a spectrum in the GUI. And you can also see with what frequency we have recorded the data into the system and with what bandwidth we have recorded the data. So you can basically analyze the data.